We're going to be starting off with the Morphe James Charles palette. I'm so excited to use this baby. I haven't used it yet. I know, crazy, right? I'm a little late on the train. I'll also be putting the shade names somewhere on the video. That way you guys can follow along if you want. I already put foundation and my brows on. For foundation, I just used the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation. I'm in the shade 112. Brows, I actually used the Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Can you see that? I'm a little rusty, guys, I'm sorry. I'm in the shade 3.5. I'll be using an angled shader brush like this first, and we will go into a yellow color, which is this one right here. I already put tape on my eyes to get that really crisp line. Alright, so we're just gonna put this yellow color right here, right above that crease. This is gonna be a blending color. Now I'm wanting to go in with this green right here, because I'm going to go in with this kind of domed shader brush. I can kind of see why people are complaining about this palette. It's really huge and it's kind of hard to manage. I mean, it's almost as big as my Mayron face palette. It's pretty big, but I love it. We're going to place it right under the yellow, right here. And I'm actually not sick or anything. My brother and sister, they are in band in high school, and they had a football game this past weekend, and right after that they had a competition, so I was screaming my little heart out supporting them. And now we're gonna try to deepen it up. So we're gonna take this darker green right here. I'll be using this brush, just a more precise brush. I'm gonna place it right here, right below that green that we just laid down. We're gonna place it down, and this part is just to give it dimension. And then we are going to take this blending brush that we had earlier with the green, and we're gonna blend this out right here. That way it's not all patchy. So do you see how it's like becoming a gradient of colors? That's what we want. I'm gonna take this dark purple right here, and we're just gonna place that on the lid. Very simple. And I'm gonna be using a very flat, it's kind of like a eyeliner brush in a way, but it's domed, so it's easier to pack on color. I'm just gonna be placing that on the lid. Right here. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I'm gonna kind of wing it out just a little bit. Now that we have that color on, we're gonna take a clean blending brush, just something fluffy like this, and blend. So it's not so harsh, you know? Now for eyeliner, we're gonna be using this Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade I'm Royalty. And I'm gonna use this really tiny angled brush. That way we can get it really precise. And we're just gonna wing it out. Time to take the tape off. Here we go. There's that crisp line I was telling you about. So satisfying. This one I'm scared of. Okay, that one's not that bad. Don't worry about any shadow or anything that got onto this lower lash line. We can fix that really easily. I'm just taking what's left on my sponge and kind of dabbing it. So we're gonna take that same brush that we used to pack on the purple earlier, that same dark purple color that we had, and then we're just gonna put it right here on the lash line. And then we're also going to take that fluffy brush that we used to blend that purple and blend it out because we don't want any harsh lines. I'm gonna go ahead and start with contour. I'm gonna be using this Cover FX palette. I think it's the light to medium. Yes, it's light to medium. And I'm gonna be using this contour shade. It's kind of beat up because, I mean, I use it all the time. I'll be using a brush that's shaped like this. I know I need to wash it, it's kind of gross, but it's what I have right now. Now for blush, I'm going to be using this Real Cheeky Party palette by Benefit, this Coralista blush. I think that'll match perfectly with what we're going for today. I'm going to be using this really fluffy domed brush. It's really dense, so it's perfect for blush. Gotta have coffee. Okay, for highlight, I'm going to be going in with the same Cover FX palette in this highlight right here. And for the highlight topper, I'm actually going to use this Artist Couture highlighter. Come on, focus. There it goes. It's in the shade Illuminati. You want to blend in circular motions, that way it diffuses it more. And it's not just like one little stripe, you know what I mean? Alright you guys, we're getting there, we're almost done. So next is going to be mascara. I'm going to be using this Colossal Big Shot by Maybelline. And it's in the shade Blackest Black. Next on the list is lashes, and I'm going to be using these Kiss lashes in the style Brazier. And I'm going to be using the Duo Brush On Lash Glue. Right, now that we've got our lashes on, next is lips. So I'm going to be using Wet n Wild liquid lipstick, and it's in the shade So Noir Cool. For the middle, I'm going to be using that same Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in I'm Royalty. Now for setting spray, I'm going to be using the All Nighter from Urban Decay. And we are done with the glam part of this look. If you want, you can leave it just like this, but me being extra, I want to do a little bit more. Almost forgot to put highlight right here on the brow, so let's do that real quick. So now that that's done, we are going to move on to the little, what do you call it? His smile. You're going to want to take a white or flesh tone pencil and just kind of like map it out on your face first. That way there won't be that much of a mess. Get what I'm saying? We're gonna be using this Mayron Makeup face paint palette. Be using the black, and then we're gonna go in with the stripes with the white. It is water activated paint, so you're gonna need a little bit of water. So what I have here is just a little dish like this, and you're gonna dip your brush into it and then dip your brush into the paint. I'll be using this paintbrush right here. Just got it from Michael's. It came in a set for like 99 cents. It was really cheap. But you want it to be angled a little bit right here. That way it's easier for the flick, I guess you would say. And you don't want your brush to be too wet. So you want to kind of get some of that water out. because if it's too wet, then the paint will just run down because it's water activated. For that little top of the brow flick, I'm going to be using this brush. We're going to be going in with that white that I told you about earlier. This part's going to be kind of easy. All you're doing is just putting white stripes all along the black. Alright, so this is the completed look. If you like this video, please give me a like, comment, and please don't forget to... I would love to hear from you guys. Just let me know, like, whatever you'd like to see from me. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.